ask me if I wanna get high. Couple of bags down in Old Town.
Welcome back to San Antonio Living. We are talking about Jay's blog. He went into the grocery store lane that said 10 items or less with 40 items. Good Lord, what to do?
It's the cardinal sin.
It is. It turned into a big conversation on our website. So we brought in our etiquette expert, Diane Gottsman, to break down the rules for Jay.
I left the grocery shop etiquette badge at home, but it's the hat's still on.
I am glad. And by the way, I must comment on our twin outfits today. Look.
Yeah?
Is this the way you go to the grocery store?
This is how we go. Yes.
Serious clothing.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So here's the question. The sign says 10 items or less.
Yeah. And you know,
what's the rule?
The operative word here with Jay, accident. It was an accident. And how many of us, me included, get in a line accidentally and then go, oh my gosh, and you did the right thing. Okay, I give you a reprieve.
Oh, thank you.
Because you tried, you attempted to fix it. You moved and you didn't say anything to anybody, and that's so important. So
I would have blown up.
Yeah.
Like if the grocery store man would have given me the wrong look, I would say, look here, grocery store man, sorry, but don't be mean.
That's the issue. It's the customer really is always right, even when they're wrong. Sometimes, unfortunately, because some people really do try and get by with squeaking through the line with 40 items on purpose. And that's when I have to bring out the badge.
Yeah.
No, and that is wrong. But you know, we all go through and we have all at some point in time done something, like go through an express line, and you just say, oh gosh, I am so sorry. And if there is no one behind you, there is nothing wrong with that checker, that clerk saying, you know, that's not a problem. Or if there were people behind him saying, you know, you probably didn't see the sign, but next time, you know, would you mind, please? You know, something to make it a win-win for everyone.
Sure, yeah. I don't know how Jay kept his cool, because I seriously would have turned to that checker.
It was an accident. I mean, I felt like, you know, I'm in the wrong here, obviously. It's not like I went a few items over and was trying to get away with it. I was way over. So it would have, if someone had been behind me, it would have been a big pain. So I was, you know, freely admitting, I'm wrong, I'll move. And he was the one who initially said, don't move, and it turned into a thing from there.
What do you think about the secret rule that Jay actually found out from one of the managers when she said, oh, he wasn't supposed to make you move?
Right. I don't think that we should all go to the grocery store and test the rule now.
I think that would be fun. Let's go all today. Let's just bombard the
500 items.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's still a courtesy issue. And you know, if there is not anyone in this line and you have 20 groceries and it says 10 and there is no one in the store, you might say, you know,
can I sneak in?
Can I sneak in?
Yeah.
You know, if you want, but don't do it on purpose. Obviously, you are going to receive those stares, and you know, just be courteous. I think it's a win-win for everyone when everyone is thinking of the other person.
That's very good. Okay, now when we were talking about this with Diane, Diane sent us a couple more etiquette tips. Jay, let's see if how you do on this. Okay,
right, sure.
Just to make sure you already made a mistake at the aisle, but here's some that are interesting. Diane says you must yield at the grocery aisle intersection. Do you do that?
That's a tough one.
I've seen you. You plowed.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Have you ever, and you know, here again, you're strolling down the lane, but you're going 30 miles an hour in your stroll, and you'll almost come into an intersection collision.
Hit people.
Yeah. So just slow down as you get to that intersection. And those of you who are almost bombarded, you know, when you give people dirty looks, that just makes it worse. If you're standing in the line and somebody is using coupons or using pennies for change, it might be annoying, but when you start making those ugly faces and then you end up looking like you're the villain instead of the person using all those pennies. Be ready with your wallet.
Be ready. Store, I'm telling you, it's a dangerous place.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this. This is a personal grocery store etiquette question. Is it okay to let your children push the cart in the grocery store?
Oh, drives me crazy. Oh, you saw that face, and I told you not to make
it. I know. Sometimes I can't help myself. They just want to.
No. Don't let your child push unless there is no feet in sight, you know, fellow feet. So now they do have, some stores have those little bitty buggies that they let the kids pass, you know, walk with, and you know, that's fine if that's their rule. But if it's a crowded store, keep your children next to you and don't let the kids run up and down the aisles, pulling things down, knocking cereal boxes on the ground that we all have to detour around. I've got issues. I've got some grocery
store etiquette issues. Okay, I have one more funny question. I just thought of this. And I bet you do this at the grocery store because you have kids. And my mom, this is funny, my mom used to do that for me when I was little.
Yeah.
She would allow, you know, we would get a bag of chips if I was yelling and stuff, and she's like, here! So I do that for my kids. I pay for
snacking.
it. Yeah, in-store snacking.
Yes.
In-store
snacking. That's
Yes.
exactly what it is.
Just-
You pay for it. Is that okay? I do it too. Oh, you do? You get hungry at the grocery
Well,
store?
not me, but I do let my, you know, I have young kids
Yes.
too, like you, and, you know, I'll give them something to kind of keep them quiet,
Yeah,
but I
otherwise
make
they're going to
sure
scream, and that's
pay.
going to be more
That's worse.
of a
Yeah.
problem
But
for
you know,
shoppers.
here's an issue. If you buy a donut, you eat the donut, all you have is the bag.
The wrapper goes through the checkout.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's right. I got that one down. All right. Thank you guys both for sharing the fun today. That was a good time. I got to tell you, the grocery store, segments to be done there at the grocery store. You can find out more about our blogs. We've got several of them. Jay's is on WOAI.com. His is called Too Much Coffee. Wonder why that is. Just go to WOAI.com. And you can find Diane Gottsman. She is our etiquette expert. She is at the Protocol School of Texas. The information up there on the screen for you. And you can give her a call at 210-826-7400.